How would you describe the morale in there right now?
We're okay. I mean, definitely wearing it and not fun going through this, right? But I feel like we're okay, and I do feel like a turnaround is coming.
And it was quiet in that clubhouse last night.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Anzo. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Aaron Boone's motivational speech, I guess you could say, to the team and see if it's doing any magic. Not only that, but the Yankees have fallen back after losing about 6 games, possibly 7 with today's most likely loss, as I'm recording this while the Yankees are in the 4th inning. But anyways, not only that, but we're going to talk about some MLB news because with the Yankees, it does get kind of depressing right now. So let's broaden our minds to everything about MLB. And we're going to be talking about Pete Alonso and how he basically threw the ball. Was it intentional into the stands or not? It was a first hit for a rookie. Let's get into it. So Aaron Boone definitely talked to the media as he does. And as you can expect, he said he gave the team a speech, a talk, something to basically, in a sense, motivate them, give them some positive words so that they can go out there and beat the Red Sox, to go out there and that, yeah, it doesn't matter if you're 7 games back in the wild card. It doesn't matter. You can still make it. You can still do it. I believe in you guys. Now go out there and do it. That's basically Boone's speech. And so we could take a listen to it right now.
I had a talk with the team last night. But, I try and keep consistent in what we do and how we prepare, and look forward to today being the day you start turning things around, and that's how you got to kind of look at it.
What was the message in that talk to your team?
Just acknowledging what we're going through and making sure that we're controlling how we come in every day and how we prepare, and also remembering to make sure don't lose sight of the fact why you started playing this game either, and that's because it was fun and you're probably pretty good at it, and don't lose sight of that, especially when it's hard and different guys are feeling it in different ways. Come in with that edge and that little chip on your shoulder and ready to prepare and work, but when it comes time to play, go out there and have fun playing the game. Talking with our guys all the time. Look, there's been different circumstances of why we've been in these situations, and you also can't run from them. You got to embrace them and just make sure you feel like everyone is in the right frame of mind coming in to work and try and turn it around every day, and I do feel good about that.
So as you heard, Aaron Boone definitely said some very inspiring words. I think I've heard more inspiring words in other movies or TV shows that have nothing to do with motivation. And so Aaron Boone is definitely our manager that we have right now. But like I always say, we can't blame Boone. We can't blame really anyone else besides Brian Cashman. And then if you really want to blame someone, it's the ownership. I have other videos talking about what's really wrong with the Yankees and all that stuff. So let's not get into that. But Boone's horrible, motivational, positive talk didn't do anything for the Yankees as they're losing right now. And Cole should be pitching a gem, but unfortunately he's not, giving up a grand slam, all this other stuff. Not good. The Yankees in the standings as it is right now of this recording is 7 games back, but most likely it's going to be like 8 games or something. And it's only going to get worse because the Yankees are not playing at their best potential at all. They keep losing and they keep falling behind. Definitely this season is looking like they won't make it to the playoffs unless some miracle, and that also depends on other teams in that division losing and having horrible downfalls. So, come on, the Red Sox are ahead of us. Are you kidding me? So, anyways, that's the news for the Yankees, but let's get into some Pete Alonso news. Pete Alonso is the first baseman for the New York Mets, and he's basically like their main guy besides Lindor. They call him, Polar Pete, something like that, and he's the guy that's been pretty neck to neck with Aaron Judge with hitting home runs since his rookie season. He hits a bunch of homers and all this stuff. And sometimes I just feel like the dude's out of it. Like he's just not in the game, like his head sometimes. And he's just, I don't know. He's like an awkward fellow for me. But Pete Alonso definitely did a blunder. And this rookie hit the ball, got his first hit, win. He's a up and coming rookie that's going to do great. And with that first hit, it's a special moment. You throw the ball, even in MLB The Show, you see it, like they throw the ball and it goes down the dirt and then it goes to the dugout and then the manager or whoever grabs it and they go and do whatever they do with that ball. As long as it's within the park, they can get it and everything's fine. But Pete Alonso got it, wasn't thinking. Maybe he was like, oh, the crowd's really happy for just a base hit. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Okay, ump told me to change the ball out. All right, ump. And he always throws it into the stands, gets a new ball. And the Cardinals were pissed off, man. Even the manager was pissed off, calling him so-and-so. I mean, I don't want to even say the word here on YouTube, but you guys can look it up. He definitely did not say anything nice about Pete Alonso. And Pete was just like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
Obviously, it looked unintentional.
No, I feel horrible. I feel awful. I didn't mean to. I know it sounds stupid, but it's just a bad brain fart. I know throwing the ball in the stands that robs him of a kind of a really special moment. But I feel really bad thinking back on my first hit and just getting the ball thrown back to the dugout. I feel awful. I feel like a piece of crap. It's just in the heat of the moment. You kind of just get lost. I just kind of got up from trying to make a play, and then umpire said, "Hey, we're going to switch this ball out." So I'm like, "Okay, like I'm going to do what I always do, like I always throw the ball in the stands, but I'll never throw the ball in the stands again. I'm just going to roll every ball to the dugout when they're going to switch it out." But that's a really bad mistake, and it's completely unintentional. I feel horrible about it. I feel really bad, and I apologized. I apologized to him when I was at second after the force out, and then I'm really sorry, and I'm gonna try and talk to him and get him something for tomorrow as an apology, because it's stupid. It's a really bad look, and I feel like an idiot, and I feel terrible. I feel really bad.
This isn't the first time like Pete has done something like this. I also remember earlier in the season how I guess he was trying to pump up his team or the crowd, and he was doing like the interview and on the stadium mic and everything like that. You know how they do that, and everyone in the stadium can hear the interview. And then he says the F word. He drops the F bomb, and you can't really do that. You got to be really family friendly, PG-13 type of thing, because kids are there. And yes, nowadays kids are very much exposed to more than just the F bomb. But still, it's not a good look, especially for a family event, which is a baseball game. And it's just one of those things where you don't say it. And he did say that. And, they came down pretty hard on him for that. Not only that, but the Mets are collapsing. Well, they already collapsed. They sold off all their players for the most part, except for Pete and Lindor. And those guys are basically just out of it. I kind of understand why Pete's just out of it, because the team sucks. The team sucks. He's just doing his regular routine, throwing the ball in the stands. But come on, dude. You're playing for the Mets. Yes, it's just the Mets, but it's New York media. They're going to grill you on every single little thing. If you hear the crowd just slightly go up in a roar of excitement, be like, that's interesting. I wonder what that is. Oh, who's this guy? Oh, I've never seen him before. Oh, he's a rookie, I'm sure. Oh, maybe I should just throw the ball in. I don't know. It's just something having common sense and just being aware of your surroundings. But all these players are probably out of it when it comes to the Mets. They've been through a lot. They thought they were going to win the World Series this year. Obviously, they didn't, or they're not even going to get close to it. So Pete is out of it. He did take ownership of it, though, apologizing, saying that it was he feels crappy about it, and it wasn't a good thing on his part. He doesn't know what he was thinking going forward. He's not going to throw the ball into the stands anymore. He's just going to throw it into the dugout. So, he's taking ownership for it. We can't really grill him. But, again, it's New York media. They're going to grill him. We also have a perfect example of everything I'm just saying right now with Bader, and it happened to him with the St. Louis Cardinals, where I think the shortstop for the Royals, you know, that Bobby Witt Jr. guy? Yeah, that guy. So anyways, he like threw his first career home run into the stands after it came back down, and he threw it into like the waterfall. I mean, again, it's like players don't really think, and crap happens, you know? Things happen. You can't really control it all. But as you can tell, like, it wasn't a big deal for Bader to throw it out there because it's like the Cardinals, you know? It's not a big deal. You know, the media, you cannot compare it to New York media. So at the end of the day, Bader didn't get too grilled for that back in 2022. And Pete Alonso is right now because it's the Mets. People are frustrated. People don't like it when you mess up in New York. And the Yankees are definitely getting a big share of that for sure. But anyways, that wraps up the video, guys. Let me know how you guys feel about the Yankees. And I'm predicting the Yankees will lose this game right now that they're playing. And most likely they will not win. Unfortunately, that's the case. And it's going to bring it up to 7 games lost. And on top of that, against the Red Sox, really, the Red Sox didn't even try this year. I feel like they just, bad team. Yet the bad team is beating up the worst team. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe if you enjoyed this type of content. And I'll see you guys next time.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.